gals. Welcome to Kids Church Online. My name is Miss Robin.
I'm Mr. Jericho.
And we are going to be talking about the fruits of the Spirit. We are on the 6th.
The 5th.
The 5th fruit this week, which is kindness.
Mm-hmm. So today what we'll do is the same as other Kids Church Online videos. We'll sing 2 worship songs where we sing to God. We will hear our Bible lesson, and you're going to need your Play-Doh again. And then we're going to practice our Bible verse.
I'm getting so good at it.
Yeah, I can hear some of you guys doing it as well. But before we do all of that, we're going to play a game we call Kind or Unkind. So we're going to act something out, and then we're going to ask you guys, was that kind or unkind? Mm-hmm. All right. So here we go. Scene 1.
Hey, Jericho, I was wondering, would you draw me a picture?
Sure.
Can you draw me a unicorn?
A unicorn.
I love unicorns.
Perfect. I will draw you a unicorn.
Mr. Jericho is really good at drawing, so I like it when he draws things for me.
Thank you. There it is. Here you go.
Oh, I wanted a purple unicorn. It's okay, but it would be better if it were purple.
All right, friends. Kind or unkind? Unkind. Has that ever happened to you where you had a friend ask you to draw something and then they're like, okay, but not quite perfect for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then how do you think I felt?
I bet it probably hurt your feelings.
Yeah, it kind of did. But I knew that was what we were going to do. All right. Are you guys ready for the next scene? All right, next scene. Hi, Robin. Notice anything new?
Oh, it looks like you have a new hairstyle, Jericho.
I do.
It looks really nice, but your shirt is kind of ugly.
Day 2. Hey, Robin.
Hey, Jericho.
Did you like my new glasses? I got new prescription glasses.
Oh, you did. Yeah, they're awesome. But what's going on with your hair?
Oh, I didn't change anything.
Oh.
It's been like that for like a month.
I don't really like it.
Oh. Day 3. Man, I can't wait to take these masks off. Ah. Whew. Man. How's it going?
Good. I see you've grown some facial hair during COVID.
I've been hiding it for like a year now.
Oh, well, I prefer when you don't have facial hair.
All right, what do you guys think? Kind or unkind?
Unkind.
Unkind. Mr. Robin's been unkind twice.
I know, and I hate it. I'm sorry.
The best part is it starts off like really nice, and then it's just like,
yeah.
Right? All right, last round. Let's see. Here we go. 3rd scene. Oh, it's recess. I can't believe we've been doing math facts all morning in our classroom. Huh, wow.
Yeah. That looks like a really cool snack you have there, Jericho.
I know, it's my favorite.
What is it?
Would you like some?
I would. Could I please have one?
Yes, and they are double stuffed
My
Oreos.
favorite. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Very cool. How do you eat this? I'm gonna go inside first.
Oh, I like it when it squishes out.
All right, while we're eating this, what is that? Kind or unkind?
Definitely kind.
Mm-hmm.
It was really kind of you to share with me.
And I did like that you said please and thank you.
Yep.
That was cool. Well, today we are learning about kindness. We are learning about somebody who was glad to keep a promise they had made to their best friend. So make sure you grab your Play-Doh. We're going to sing our 2 worship songs right now, and then we'll come back and do our Bible lesson. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Jump, jump, jump into the light, light, light. Run, run, run away from what's not right. Jump, jump, jump out of the dark, dark, dark. Run to Jesus, give him your heart. Jump, jump, jump into the light, light, light. Run, run, run away from what's not right. Jump, jump, jump out of the dark, dark, dark. Run to Jesus, give him your heart. He is the light. He is the light. He is the light. The light. He is the light. He is the light. He is the light. The light. Jump, jump, jump into the light, light, light. Run, run, run away from what's not right. Jump, jump, jump out of the dark, dark, dark. Run to Jesus, give him your heart. He is the light. He is the light. He is the light. The light. He is the light. He is the light. He is the light. The light. Jump, jump, jump into the light, light, light. Run, run, run away from what's not right. Jump, jump, jump out of the dark, dark, dark. Run to Jesus, give him your heart. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light. The light. You are the light. You are the light. You are the light. The light. Jump, jump, jump into the light, light, light. Run, run, run away from what's not right. Jump, jump, jump out of the dark, dark, dark. Run to Jesus, give him your heart. Give him your heart. I give you my heart. I give you my heart.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are way You are here, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop working. You never stop. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 You are waymaker, miracle worker.
Okay, so boys and girls, now for our Bible time, we are going to be talking once again about one of the fruits of the Spirit. We're going to be talking about kindness this week.
Hello.
And
It's okay. Keep going.
we are going to be talking about kindness this week. And what is kindness exactly? Well, kindness is doing something good without expecting anything in return. You're not doing it because you want to thank you or you want a gift. You're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. So, I have a question for you, Jericho.
Yes.
When have you made a promise to a friend?
Oh, all the time. All the time. Hey, I'll be there. I'm 5 minutes away. Or, hey, I won't do this again. I make promises all the time. Some of them I can keep. Most of them, not so good. I try to be better at them.
Do you remember pinky promises?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys still do pinky promises? But, promising I'll be your best friend forever, or, I'll come over and we'll have a slumber party. Those are promises that I remember when I was little. So today we are going to hear about someone who was glad to keep a promise that he had made to his best friend. So I want you to take your Play-Doh and break it into two pieces. And we're going to make 2 different ropes with those. So remember we talked about when you do that, you're just placing your Play-Doh in between your hands on the table, and it makes like a snake kind of. So we're gonna make 2 of these ropes. A long time ago in the palace at Jerusalem, there lived a little boy named Mephibosheth. He was the grandson of King Saul and son of David's best friend Jonathan. But in one terrible day, Mephibosheth's father Jonathan and his grandfather Saul were killed in a battle. Mephibosheth's nurse, the woman who took care of him, heard the sad news.
I got 2 ropes.
I got my 2 ropes.
Very nice.
What do you think the ropes represent in this?
Well, I think the next step will tell us what
Okay.
to do. With the 2 ropes, you're going to connect them. You're going to have a curve on one side and another curve to make a heart. Mephibosheth's nurse loved him, and she knew Saul's enemies would try to kill him. So she picked him up and ran from the palace. But in her hurry, she dropped Mephibosheth. His feet were badly injured. They never healed properly, and he could never walk without any help. He couldn't run or play like other little boys. And so the nurse had so much love in her heart and protection that she took him in and took care of him.
Okay, so we're going to remove half of the heart.
Oh, nice. I guess my heart's been there.
We're going to remove half the heart, and we're actually going to turn it into a question mark.
Question mark.
Years later, David was crowned king. He was sad that his best friend Jonathan had died. David remembered how he and Jonathan had promised to always take care of each other's families. So now David asked his servants, "Is there anyone from Jonathan's family to whom I can show kindness for Jonathan's sake?" He's asking this question. Let me see your question mark.
Question mark.
Oh, I like it. Good job. One servant was a man named Ziba. He had been Saul's family servant. He told King David, "There is still a son of Jonathan's. He's crippled in both feet and lives quite a distance from here."
What you're going to do now is you're going to make one long rope, and you are going to make a letter M. So for my early readers and for my preschool friends learning your letters, ask mom and dad or an older sibling. So make a long rope.
And you're kind of making like it. I mean, an M looks like 2 mountains, right?
2 mountains. David was delighted to hear about Jonathan's son named Mephibosheth. He sent servants to the house where he lived, and they knocked on the door. And they told Mephibosheth that King David wanted to come to Jerusalem. There's my letter M.
Oh, I like it. There's mine. Mine's kind of like lowercase, and yours is uppercase.
Yours reminds me of McDonald's.
Yes.
The arches.
Okay. Okay, so now, boys and girls, you're going to take your M and you're actually going to turn it into what looks like a letter T, a capital letter T. Because during the Bible times, this is what a crutch looked like. And a crutch is something that you use to walk with when you can't walk, when you're injured or crippled. Now, because Mephibosheth was crippled, he might not have been trusted too kindly before this. He surely must have wondered if King David was bringing him to Jerusalem to lock him in prison or even kill him. When he arrived to the palace, he probably shook with fear. "Mephibosheth," King David called out excitedly. "I am your servant," he said, too afraid to look up. David could see that Mephibosheth was frightened. He said, "Don't be afraid. I will be kind to you for Jonathan's sake. I will give you all the land that belonged to your grandfather Saul. I want you to stay here in the palace and eat at the royal table every day." And yeah, while I was reading that part, Mr. Jericho was showing like how they used the crutch to help him walk.
Now you are gonna put your Play-Doh together and we are gonna make a bowl. So sometimes it's easy to make a ball and then you make a little hole in the middle, make it look like a bowl. Well, Mephibosheth must have been very surprised. Remember, he was stressed out. He said, maybe, this was the enemy of my grandfather, the King Saul. Is he going to plot revenge? He was super surprised and relieved too. He probably could hardly believe that what he had heard. The king, King David, had invited him to eat with him every day. Mephibosheth bowed down and said, "Why would you notice me and treat me so well? I'm not important at all."
So our bowl represents the fact that he was invited to eat with him every day.
A bowl.
Oh, I like it. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to take that bowl. We're going to smash it up because we're going to turn it into a heart, like a flat heart. So flatten out your dough, and then you can start shaping it to be a heart. Your father Jonathan was my best friend, and I promised to care for you years ago. Because remember, they promised each other that if anything were to happen to one of them, that they would take care of each other's families. So King David wanted to take care of Jonathan's family. King David had spoken. Now Ziba and all the people who had been the servants of King Saul became Mephibosheth's servants. They farmed his land for him and they took care of his animals. And now he had a great deal of land, many servants, and best of all, he was treated as part of David's family. King David was as kind to Mephibosheth as if he were his own son. Mephibosheth lived in Jerusalem and ate at King David's table every day. King David showed him great kindness because of the loving promises he had made to his best friend Jonathan.
That story is super cool. Here's the last thought. Sometimes it is not easy to be kind without expecting anything in return. It makes us think about the choices we make, right? Are we just being kind to a friend because we want something back from them? And we are talking about the gift of kindness, that when we receive and put our faith in Jesus, we get opportunities to be kind, and the Holy Spirit grows kindness in us. And that's what happened with King David, right? He, even though Mephibosheth might have thought, man, I am from the family of his enemies, but King David did it out of the goodness of his heart. Not just because he made a promise, but because, hey, part of that is just doing it to keep his word, right? God helps us grow kindness in our hearts and in our lives too. That's why we have a heart.
Okay.
Hi, boys and girls. We are going to learn a new memory verse for the next 2 months, and it is about fruit. It comes from Galatians 5:22, and it is not this type of fruit, but the fruits of the Spirit. And the way that we're going to learn it is through singing a song.
Yep.
You guys ready to follow along? Ready, begin.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana.
Banana! The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. Banana! If you want to be a banana, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon.
If you wanna be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you want to be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be the fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. Cherry! The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. Cherry! If you want to be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. If you want to be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. 'Cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Can we slow it down?
Love, joy. Sure, let's slow down.
Yeah. Okay, can we slow it down?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Yay!
Good job. There lived a little boy named, oh great, really? I'm sorry, what is it? Mephibosheth?
Mephibosheth.
Mephibosheth. So what is it again? Mephibosheth?
Mephibosheth.
Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth. Okay, Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth.